how did you made your first calls in wholesaling? Like, what was this story? Okay, I need to start calling investors and try to offer cash. Or you already had all this experience anyway as agent, so you're like, okay, I just need to call and have like cash offer mindset, disclose that I'm an agent too, and let's just see what happens. How was that?
Yeah, no, that's a great question. It's funny because again, I've worked in real estate. I've done sales in the healthcare industry for years. And my first couple calls, doing wholesaling, I almost had like the phone fear. I was like, well, I have no clue what I'm doing and what I should be saying. Even though, I'd done research online, joined, one or two smaller communities to start learning the wholesaling business, you still a little nervous. Like, what do you actually say? And how do you, if I get someone to agree to sell me their property, like, how do I actually then go sell it, right? So for me, I focused outside of the DC, Virginia area of where I'm doing real estate, mostly focus on the Midwest down into the South. So not necessarily needing to disclose my license. Sometimes it comes up in conversation and, I'm able to, give some knowledge to a seller and help them that way. But yeah, it was definitely a struggle at first, jumping on the phones, figuring out exactly what to say. But, eventually you start having so many of these conversations. It's, you're just talking to another person and trying to solve their problem essentially and see how you could help them. Because a lot of these sellers are, distressed and trying to get rid of the property for a reason. They're not necessarily just trying to sell just to sell. So like once you're starting to like get into those conversations, it just starts flowing naturally, like just human to human connection.
Gotcha.
Just pick up the phone, start dialing. And for me, it was, get help earlier in terms of a lead source, find a way to get leads. And honestly, that's how I came across iSpeedToLead. And that really helped me get jump started in terms of, okay, I have people who are raising their hands. They're motivated. Let's get on the phone and talk to them.
Hey, if you are a seasoned investor or agent who is not happy with lead generation ROI or just considering to expand your reach, feel free to create a completely free account with iSpeedToLead via the link in the description below. Again, just a reminder, our users signed over 12,000 real estate contracts in 2025. We post over 20,000 real seller leads every month. And again, those are real sellers that would like to sell their house, or you are going to get a refund. So feel free to create an account, book a consultation call where we'll advise you the best way to start with us. Back to the video. What was this like whole story there?
Yeah, I think it was interesting. I think the first couple leads I bought, it was, again, how do I, really get through to these people, really convince them to, let me buy your property. And again, speaking with Anna, the introduction to the platform you guys provided, I think some scripts, some templates that I used at first, along with other things I found on, some of these communities online.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our channel not to miss any new videos. Yes, subscribe right now. And feel free to check our completely free SKOOL community where we have over 2,000 members and you can learn some of the A to Z's of real estate.